You're probably not going to see any changes in the Rec Room moderation system. Here's why. My last video, the problem with Rec Room moderation, reached 2,000 views as of the recording of this video. That kind of attention earned a response from a member of the moderation team, Atlas. Here's his response. Feedback noted. I do want to add here, though, without going too much into detail, that we do check reports carefully and extensions to bans aren't added without reason. Simply appealing would not warrant an extension. I want to make that extremely clear. False reporting can be an issue, but we can, on our end, clearly see when this occurs. But again, thanks for the feedback. We're always trying to improve the way we moderate and communicate this with players. First of all, do not go after Atlas for anything he said, like I'm about to. Next, one of his clear points is that they can clearly see when false reporting occurs. This is the part which most people won't like when I give the moderation team some credit. You need to keep in mind, while we do see many cases of mass reporting, there could be many more that the moderation team is fending off. As stated last time, mass reporting is a huge issue in Rec Room. Just look at some of the comments. Now, why doesn't Rec Room punish those who do mass report? After some research, I've never seen any case where a player is punished for mass reporting, and this shouldn't be the case. Now, I have seen cases where they're punished for false reporting, but that's something different. Banning people for mass reporting is a lot easier said than done. Bringing up my last point, I'm sure that mass reporting is much more common than we're actually seeing, and people are still getting falsely banned. Keeping that in mind, it's quite evident that if Rec Room mods were to start banning people for mass reporting, someone could get falsely banned for mass reporting when they were simply reporting someone for something they were actually doing. This goes kind of the same for false reporting, but that's a whole nother topic I'm not going to get into. That's more than likely the reason why Rec Room mods haven't begun banning people for mass reporting. Then that raises another question for me. Why can't mods do more to ensure they are getting the right story? So, how could they ensure they're getting the right story? Well, how about recordings? Is there a way to attach video evidence to report in game? No, or none that I could see clearly. In my opinion, there should be, though. Maybe for PC players, there could be an option to open the browser on the desktop, and for Quest players, an option to record in game for a limited amount of time. These are just a few ideas of mine, and I'm sure there are more practical ways of getting this done. Now, here's the issue with this video. You're having to take my word for it. Who am I to criticize an entire moderation team? So I went all around Rec Room asking people about Rec Room moderation and their opinion on it, because it just can't be me, right? It's clearly not just me. Despite all the evidence you saw on the problem with Rec Room moderation and in this video, you still won't see changes, I can promise you that much. If several videos have been made and protests made by players have been executed, and still nothing has changed, what will this video do? I mean, who knows? Maybe the moderation team will actually make some changes, and make moderation feel like moderation again.